Everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie and I'm doing the 100-day project. So today I want to upcycle. As you have seen, all my ephemera pieces are in boxes, in pouches, etc. And I want to make something pretty to hold them in view of my beautiful craft room to come. So I have two big packages that I need to upcycle. I think I'm going to make a box with this one, and I think I'm going to make a huge ephemera holder for this one. With this one, I think I'm going to start with the box today. So let me put this one on the side. My plan in my mind, and we'll see how that goes afterwards, is to make a box out of this, which will open like this. Actually, it will be that way. So I'm going to use every part of the box. I'm not going to throw anything away. I might have to reinforce some sides like this one, which is quite flimsy, which you can't see because the light is not on. Yay! Light is not on. Let's put the light on, maybe. Okay. There you go. So, much better. So yes, some sides are a bit flimsy like this one. So I'll need to do something. And what I would want to do is actually to make a window here and to have acetate so that it's see-through. But if I do that, my box will be flimsy. So I need to think maybe I won't do that. Maybe I'll just do a box. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes while we do it. Okay? So without further ado, let's in my mind we're upcycling, so we are going to use scraps and nothing else. Whether they're fabric scraps or paper scraps, I don't know. But let's just, we need to open this anyway. So what I've noticed, and you all probably might know this, is that you have one side that is harder than the other. And usually that's the side where this one is glued, because it does reinforce your box a little bit. So what I am going to do, how am I going to do that? Let me think. So we want our box to be like this. And I will want to have a closure. So I think if I'm going to keep all of you, then I am going to open you here. I'm going to open it here. We'll have a closure here. These sides I'm going to keep or not. Maybe I'll use them to reinforce my box. Anyway, first things first, let's open it. My question is now, how do I open it? Do I open it here or do I open it here? That is the question. I think I will want this to be up. So I'm going to do this. And I'm just going to open my box. Decision is made. Let's not wait. Let's do it. There we go. Oh. Okay. So we now have this big thing. So my flippy flaps on the sides will need to be reinforced. And I am going to use this side to reinforce them. So I'm just going to take these little flappies off. We need a ruler. Ruler. I'm sure I have two on my desk. Yes, there is one. And why am I doing this? A, because I want them to look nice. Pouches don't especially look nice. I love my tin boxes, so that I'm not going to change. I also have a lot of drawers and some things I would prefer to have in a box than in my drawers. So let me just have a look. Well, let's pray for it to go well. Okay, I'm cutting the other side. Up. I have a ton of boxes like this, well, cereal boxes or any sort of boxes that I have kept. And I've done a couple of journals with them, and that's it, to be honest. So that's the top, sorry. So I just want something to be done with them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mark here where whatever I'm going to put in needs to stop. It needs to stop there. Same on the other side. It needs to stop there. Same here. Because whatever I'm going to glue on there, and if I were to put some too many layers of paper, or if it's podmudged, let's put it that way, then that would be an issue. Okay, somewhere there. We do have them all. So this is my box. Before I do anything, I need to decide what it is that I'm going to put as inside and outside. So I think the inside is going to be sort of a masterboard collage, and the top, I don't know, I need to think. So let's first do the inside, because we know what we are doing. So let's get scraps out. Do I have scraps? Oh yes, I do have scraps. Oh my god. Do I have scraps? Lots of them. What I don't have, I think, are book pages. Book pages, bear with me. Here's one. I have some music paper. They're not scraps, but I do have scraps of them. I just don't know where. So up. And maybe another sort of book page. Maybe an atlas. Yeah, maybe an atlas. There you go. We have atlas. And we have what I just saw here, book pages. So we're set. Let's start. We also have map, and map are always good. So I'm going to start from the top. And I'm going to get my glue. And this is how I'm going to do it. I think that regardless of what I'm going to put on the outside, I'm going to have my papers overlap. Do I do it now? Yeah, I could. And scissors, tiny scissors. So we're just going to do this, and then this. Okay. Now, I've been attacked by an animal. We don't know which animal it is, but it likes me very, very much. Me, not so much. Not so much. So in order to have my craft room ready as soon as possible, I am looking for a bed because I broke mine while dismantling it. So tomorrow I'm going to see what I can find. And I'm going to thrift it. And I can hear people say, thrifting a bed, you're going to sleep maybe in a dead person bed or in a bed where other people have slept. Well, as long as it's in good condition, I don't mind that people have slept before in it. And, you know, death is a part of life, so I'm not really bothered by this. But also because I live near the Luxembourgish border, and that Luxembourg is a place where a lot of people come to live for a year or 2 years and then move again back to wherever. There's a lot of second-hand furniture in very, very good condition and for very good prices. So hopefully I'm going to benefit from that. My only concern is that I cannot pick it up because my car is too small. So if it had a possibility to be delivered, that would actually be good. Otherwise I have to pay somebody to go and get it for me. And that obviously will increase the cost by a lot. Good, Sophie. Still don't know how to tear paper. Good. Much better. Okay. And it's good I chose this side to put paper because otherwise I would have had to only choose paper, really, really thick paper, so that it would not be transparent. You stay where you are. I'm having a bit of trouble. My hip is not happy with me and it wants to get stuck in a certain position, which is not possible. Nothing to do about this, unfortunately. So if you hear me making weird noises, don't worry, it'll pass. What am I going to do? I'm just going to cut you here. It's funny, when I first got my Tim Holtz scissors, in French, ciseaux, hence the lapsus, I would only use the little one. I would fussy cut out everything with the little one and was so happy with it. And then I lost it. I don't know where it went. Probably threw it away with something else. And I didn't have one for some time. So I was quite unhappy. And then I bought a new one. And this new one is not like the old one. For an unknown reason. It's just, I can't really do anything with it. So I'm not using it. Very rarely. Which is a bit of a shame, because I have it, so I should definitely use it. I'm going to do this. I could actually do this. So that it covers all. Yeah, I could do this. No, I couldn't. Maybe just do this. Yeah. So yeah, that's my story with scissors. Fun fact, I checked my videos this morning. And you know I had lost video 32, which I then sort of reissued. And I just found out that I have 2 videos that are 80. So 80 has 2 videos. Day 80 has 2 videos. So am I going to do something about it? No. There'll just be 2 videos. I'm not going to change the number of my videos just because I did something dumb. It is quite okay. Yes, it is. Think, Sophie, think. You've cut it the wrong way. Will you survive? Yes, I will survive. Like this. Like this. And like this. Yeah, so I still don't know how to count. Which to me is nothing new. Might be surprising to you. But yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to finish this bit and then I'll do the rest off camera. I can do this. So a lot of you have mentioned the grand finale of my videos. I hadn't planned a grand finale, so I need to think. I wish I was a planner. Well, I was a planner, but not like this. I have the idea whenever it comes, and then I just deal with it. New paper, you need something new, you need something new. Woo! Stay with me. Don't go. I just want... music paper. You see, I have scraps. So I might not need the other ones. Oh, I'm itching all over. I don't know what this animal is, but it is not a nice one. I can tell you. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Yeah, so grand finale. So that makes me... Do I have 5 more days or 6 more? Oh, 6 more. I don't know. But I need to find something. And I still haven't realized that this is coming to an end. Which is good. Because it means, I enjoyed it, so... Not too big. Not perfect. Okay. Yeah, I didn't cut it well enough. Well, let's see. I'm just going to do this. And then we'll see afterwards how to glue that best. Okay, almost done. So I need 2 more pieces of paper. I have coffee type paper here that I did try to use yesterday. I can see that from the marks on the little thingy that I didn't do after all. How did I manage to do that? You tell me. So, there we go. Oh, I have an idea now for the last day. Because you remember when I went to the Netherlands, Margaret from Seven Plaza, she gave me a book that is sort of a challenge for me to use. So that could be my grand finale. So it would be a tribute to Margaret as well. Because without her, I wouldn't be here. Really, really not. So just going to do this. So that part is done. Just need something here. What else do we have here? This could work here. And then I'll just have to find something for the little bit. I think I'm going to cover the outside with fabric. Not 100% sure, but I think that's the way we want to do it. And no sewing. So, yeah. So I'm still missing the tiniest bit here. I'm going to find something to cover it, and I'll finish the masterboard off the camera. See you. So I have covered the whole of my future box with paper on the inside. So some pieces were tricky, but all in all it went well. Now I need to turn this around, and I have selected a piece of fabric. And the reason why I chose this one is because it's big. I have lots of it. Let me see which side. I think it was meant to be like this. And it's still too big. So what I'm going to do first is make it shorter. Not quite to the size of my box, but a bit shorter so that I can move things a bit easier on my desk. So I'm just going to go here. And just so this is upholstery fabric, and I choose that one A because it was big, B because it was upholstery, because I know I can glue it, which is what I want to do. Okay, that is more reasonable. So the first thing that I want to do is make sure my borders are not too big. I'm going to make it smaller even now. Let's see. Oh, come back. So I'm going to leave not too much fabric on the side, but some. The reason why I don't want too much, and I'm thinking as I'm telling you this, is because I want this to be folded and then to have a piece of other fabric over it. So I need to make sure that my fabric is not too long. So I want to cut it here. So let's do this. And again, we'll get there eventually. You are going with my scraps. Up. Okay. Much, much better. Still a bit too long, I think, but we'll do something like this. Or not, because now that I'm thinking about it, how did I want to go about this? I want to have one piece. So this is my top of my box. I'm not going to glue anything here because these ones are going to be folded inside. Okay, so I need to glue as little as I can on here. Still a little bit maybe. Just trying to think it through. I'll see. And then I'm going to cut my fabric about here. Okay, so we'll have the top. And then I will take another piece of fabric to do the bottom. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to cut it around here. I will glue this part. And then I will take another part of fabric, which I will glue here to the bottom, which means I'm going to have to cut another piece up until here. Okay, and then I'm going to have a last piece of fabric that will go here and here. Maybe it doesn't make sense to you now, but it seems to make sense to me, so I'm going to try, and then if I fail, I fail. What can I tell you? You know, we just want to give it a go. So let me get my scissors. And I want much. Like this. Okay, you go on the side. And you go in here. Pushing things away. What am I going to glue with? I think I'm going to mix. Am I? Because I could just take my very strong glue. I could, but do I want to? Probably not. No, I think I'm going to go ahead with what you and I have in our drawers, which is glue stick and a bit stronger, something a bit stronger like art glitter glue. Yeah, so let's go. I'm going to put glue on the pieces where I want to glue my fabric. So you've seen I've given up on the acetate part because no. So I'm not going to spare my glue. Like this. Okay. So we have some of this, and I'm just going to make sure, or not. Actually, I'm going to do this. So there you go. Just going to make sure assure that we have glue. Everywhere. Okay. Now, how did I want it? Which side? I think I want it. I don't know. This is going to be, I'm going to see so like this. And I'm just going to it's much more on one side than the other, but I don't really care. What I want is more room here. Let's see how that's going to work. Like this. Nice and flat. I'm going to take my bone folder. Like this. Okay. So that is one side glued. Now, sorry, I hit you. Okay, so here we are under the box and on the sides of the box. I have a side that's smaller than the other one. And I said I would take care of this, and I haven't. How am I going to do that? I think I am going to look for the two pieces I cut out and try to do something with them. Here is what I've done. I've taken the two bits I had left. I did glue them with medical tape. I'm going to measure against the other side where I need to cut it so that it is the same size. My pen is here. This, and I'm going to cut it here. Paper trimmer. Will everything fall down? Oh, yes. Everything will fall down. Or not. Okay. I have my mark. And I'm going to cut. How did I mark? I can't remember what I cut below or not, so I'm just going to do that. Up. It is cut. So here. Just checking how I need to glue it. So I need to glue it with the bottom on the fold. Okay. I will glue you with the bottom on the fold. Like this. And here, so, okay. Let's glue you. I'm going to put the glue here, directly on my piece of paper. like this. Okay. There it's folded. So, I will need to cut you afterwards. How am I going to do that? I am going to put my second piece of fabric just, and I'm thinking now, no fabric here, no fabric here, but fabric here. Yeah, well, the bottom will not be as nice as the top. I don't think I have a piece. Or do I? It's the bottom, so I don't really care what shows and what doesn't show, but it is not big enough. So I'm gonna make one to size. This one. Oh, I have glue all over my fingers. So my border is here. I'm just gonna. Oh, not straight. Not straight at all. Let's see if I ruined it. No, I didn't. Okay. My fabric is going to cross on the bottom, so not above. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing as I did before. I'm going to put glue on the parts where I need, my piece to be glued, which is here. I know, I'm thinking. And I'm not doing a very good job at thinking. So this is going to be glued inside. So here, and then here. You need to be glued. You too, you too, you too. Okay. Hot glitter glue here. Oops, you are leaking. I just glued my shirt without glitter glue. So this is not going to be perfect, I'm pretty sure, but as long as it looks nice and serves the purpose that I have for it, I will be a happy bunny. Oh, you are not the piece, are you? You are. Are you? You must be. No, you're not. No, you're not. Who is? You must be. Brown folder. Okay. And this is how we are. I'm going to let it dry for a couple of seconds. And then we are going to fold it and finish the bits and pieces. In the meantime, I'm going to go look for a clover. Okay, it has dried a little bit. I have found some closures, not these ones unfortunately because they're too big, but I have a couple of options, so we'll see. What I have to do now is trim my little bits, fold them and glue them as they should be, and then I'm going to glue my box all together. So let's start with mitering the corners. Some are going to be easy and some are going to be more difficult. So I'm going to do this. And the same on the other side. And here I'm just going to, you can't see, can you? You can't see, you're not telling me anything. Let's just take this out and put this like this. See here, I don't want much fabric on there because I'm going to glue it. So this part I'm actually going to shorten. I don't care that it's wonky because it's not going to show. Okay. So let's do the same thing on the other side. I'm just going to do this. And this I'm going to cut as short as I can. Not cutting through the paper because that would be a terrible idea. Okay, so I have a little piece. Okay, so I'm going to glue my little pieces, and for this I'm using Art Glitter Glue, which I'm just putting on my fabric, not on my paper. Okay. Okay, so that's a little piece done. Here I have a tiny piece, so just a little bit of glue. Okay. Now let's turn you around and glue this piece, which I'm going to make a bit straighter dish like this. These are all going to be hidden. You'll see how. Oh, the glue is flowing, which is not really what I wanted. So let's fold our little excess of fabric. And there we go. I really hope the result is going to look good, because I am not a specialist and I would hate it for it to be like a faulty project. Okay, here I'm actually going to do the same that I did on the other side, which is wrong scissors. I know. It's too big, and I didn't cut it down. Didn't cut it down. So let's do a terrible thing. Cut glue with my scissors. Sewing scissors. Really bad idea. Don't do that. Cleaning them right away. I need another wet wipe. Oh yeah, you didn't see another catastrophe happened. Everything is on the floor. And yeah, well, it is what it is. I know what I'll be doing tonight. Picking up things from the floor. It's okay. I will survive. I'll do so sitting down. Don't worry. Sitting on the floor. I'm not going to bend. Okay. That piece is done. Now, let's move to the rest. We are going to shorten this for sure. Trying to make it straight. It just needs to be narrow. It doesn't need to be straight. Okay, so you are far too big, my friend. Exactly what I didn't want to do. Sometimes that's how things work. I didn't mind. So let's do it now. This. and leave your pen beneath it because it makes things so much simpler. So I'm going to here, and I need to miter, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And this. And this. So let's go. You started reading, dog. No, you stole something again. Okay, so little piece. Yeah, I'll deal with you in a minute. Most certainly you'll be done. Okay. Just helping these little pieces to glue. June, qu'est-ce que c'est? So here. Just doing this. Then I'm going to turn my box around. And here we have something that we need to miter. Like what we can. I don't know. I'll see. I'll see when I glue. So here I have the tiniest bit to glue. Like this. Now I need to do the bottom. Piece up, go like this much smaller. And then the bottom. This and this and this. So hopefully it all turns good like this. And then we'll see about the rest. So let's do our big piece. So that is Arrête de manger ça, Samy. Stop. You're making chewing noises, and I don't like chewing noises. Samy, stop. Ooh la la. Bad boy. Okay, I'll mend my... Oh, I didn't miter. Oh, I didn't miter. Sors de là. My hands are now covered in glue. Okay. So you here. That's not going to work, is it? So like this. Yeah. Okay, so where are the wonky bits that I need to fix here? 2 of them. So 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And here. And hopefully that's it. Well, here we have a paper flowing away. Now, I know this is the bottom of my box. I'm going to start gluing it all together. So this and this are going to be... Oh, I've done something stupid. Yes, I have. Well, it is what it is. So I'm going to glue my pieces all together. For this, I need to find my folds. So let's do this. No. Up. Okay, do I have... I have this. Like this. Then I suppose we should do the opposite side. So I'm going to put glue on here. And this here. Would I have another one of these? Yes, I do. Here. Then we are going to put glue on these panels. You don't need that much glue. It just, yeah. It just came, so. And I'm going to do this one as well. Okay. So I'm folding my box. box is wonky. My box is wonky. Wonky, wonky. So I'm just going to wait a second for the glue to settle. This is how it is. Okay, everything is glued, apparently. So what needs to be folded is my top and my box. It's wonky. Yeah, it's a tad wonky, come on. Who cares? It is beautiful. I'm in love with it, so okay. So what can I do? It's not wonky, actually. It is okay, it's just not dry. So we have a box. And now we need to see here. Here I have a bit of excess of fabric, which I'm going to remove. Don't mind this. I'm going to cover it. So what I need to find now is what I'm going to cover these things with. Actually, might change the way I want to close this. I don't know. I know for the moment you see a wonky box. I know you do. But it's not that wonky. It's just because it's made out of paper. So what I'm first going to do is look for a piece of let me show you. Let me show you what I want. A piece of this that I will put inside. So I will put one. Oh, this is why you're wonky. Yeah. Is it the same here? Let me just play with the glue. So by playing with the glue, we fix our problems. Yeah, so as I said, I want to put some of these where my fabric comes together with my box, my paper. And the only thing I need to see is how much I will need. So 1, 2, 3 like this. 1, 2, 3 like this. And then I have nothing left. So I know I have a lot of red one. Keep in mind that it's red. No, we don't. I don't think we do. Let me just... I'll just put a little clamp. There we are. So I know I have a lot of red one, because I have a lot of red one here, and I also have a lot of red one somewhere else. So what I am going to do, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to have my pieces ready. I don't know how to do this. I know I want it at an angle, but I don't know how much of an angle do I want. I think I'm onto this. I have more glue on my fingers than on my project. And my wet wipes are now gone somewhere. So, let me quickly try to get human hands again, sort of. I'm trying to get my, there. It's not really gluey, is it? Let me see. Let me see if it glues. Yes, it glues. It does glue. Hello, sorry. So, I'm going to do this. And basically, I'm going to cover each part where my fabric comes in touch with my paper. So, I'm going to do this one. And then I'll do the other ones off camera. So I'm lucky because this one is already gluing. There we are. So I'm going to go and do all the other ones, and then I'll show you the result. So, as my box is a bit wonky, I have decided to cheat because I can. So I've taken a piece of lace, which I'm going to glue right here at the edges of the top of my box. So I'm going to do this with the right side up, yes. Come on, glue, glue, little lace glue. If you resist, I will have to use the hot gun, the hot glue gun. Okay, so that's one side. Oh, I haven't showed you the inside. I'll show you afterwards. I'll show you. Oh, can't speak anymore. Sophie, be quiet. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do the back as well. But don't, I mean, there's so much stuff on the floor now. I mean, it is insane. So please don't add to the madness. There. And I'm going to glue you. See, don't despair. I could have made that nicer, but the back is a bit tricky, so I'd rather have it like this. and have it nice on the front. So let me glue a piece here. And I'm going to get down this, and I shall cut like this. And last but not least, I need to do this. Here to there, and I'll do like this. Technically, that will work. So I'll go back with my glue afterwards, because it seems that we have some parts of the lace that are not cooperative. Now, you in front. Here. Now, I've still not decided about my closure. I have a couple of options. Let me quickly get rid of these. But it might be that I need to change. No, Sissi, tu restes pas là. Because I don't know. I'm thinking. I know it shows. Oui. 2 secondes. So let me just... Okay. If I want to make a closure, what is it? Okay, interesting. Interesting. Closure. It will have to come. Can I do something with the inside? What if this was here? No. What if this was hanging from something here and then it's not working in my mind. It is not working in my mind. So I have a box. Let me are. I found a closure. So what I did, I took a big button which I sewed on my, where are we? We are like this. Which I sewed in the middle of my box and which I haven't still cut threads from. Here I can put a little fabric tape, for example, just to hide the stitches, not the chit stitch, because it doesn't mean anything. So there you go, little tape, ta-da, like this. And I took a piece of elastic which I tied. I then put it around my bottom, slid it under up to the bottom, the top of my box, and it worked fine the first one and not the first time and not this time. God knows why. Because my box was not destroyed the first time I closed it. So this is how it should be with my little lace. Oh, I know it's not my lace. It's because there's nothing in the box, so it can go like every side, like this. There you go. So we have made a wonky box, which we've then saved and made into a cute box. So this is how it looks. It's covered with fabric. It has a bit of lace on the sides. It is closed by a button and a piece of elastic. And then if you open it up, ta-da, you have a masterboard collage with this, which name you've already told me and I've already forgotten. And yeah, we have a box where you can put lots of goodies, which is what I'm going to do in my new craft room. And I'm also going to work on perfecting my boxes skills. Come back with me. Come back with me. I am the master of the box. You cannot have a life of your own. Okay, it doesn't want to close anymore. I'm not going to fight. Am I? Yes, I just don't want to fight. There. There you go, you're closed. So that was an interesting process. It's half a success. I still think that the result is really, really cute. I'm definitely going to put some stuff in there and probably like heavy stuff so that it stays like this. So that was my video for today. Was it a success? Was it? Nah. Well, it was. So that's it for today, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.